loss. 14.99. Drive inside. That one blocked away by Whiteside. He is a major presence there at the rim. McCollum looking for the corner. The beautiful delivery from Rubio for the two-hand slam.
As the Suns continue to run that pick and roll, that'll be nice for them tonight.
McCollum inside, plucked away by Bridges. Swings it out to Anthony,
and 22 of those missed free throws were in the 3 losses.
Yeah, and again, they had been shooting around 87-88% in the first 17 games. Denver team did have 11 assists in that loss. Here's McCollum. McCollum, nice little runner, despite the good defense there.
Yeah,
Big leaper as Kaminsky gets tangled up with multiple defenders, and he is slow to get up. Bazemore runs the floor, gets the pass, and with a knockdown 3 as the Suns go City at the team dinner on Thursday night. And he is an admitted food lover as McCollum with a drive.
Situation. Coaches talk to them at length about what he's looking for and what the team needs.
Thank you, Lindsay. Boy, tough drive and a terrific finish there. His fundamental hoops right there. Here's Anthony Tolliver, and this is a guy who lives behind the three-point line. And you love to see the hustle.
And we've talked about this in some of our games, is why is Jamal Crawford not being picked up? Another guy who can score.
McCollum on the drive and gets the finish and the foul. Anthony behind the stripe and knocking down the triple.
Hit it up left-handed.
Boy, what a luxury it is to have Aaron Baines on this roster as McCollum can't get the finish. Kobo racing.
Really kind of helped refresh him. And he's probably not 100% either on that forearm.
Oh, clearly not 100% as McCollum was able to get across the lane. Nice job by Javon Carter trying to stay on the hip of Damian Lillard. Here's another guy you better get in front of. C.J. McCollum is a Kobo lead. Here's McCollum trying to work on a Kobo. Slips it into the hands of Whiteside, who was looking for the and one.
Yeah.
McCollum, that little Euro step, able to get right to the glass.
Yeah.
And they've led by as many as 16. Lillard with a spin. Feeds it out. Stolen away by the Suns again. Cam with a lob. Kelly with a finish. 3 in the league in points off turnovers, nearly 20 per game. So well on their way is McCollum. Strong move. Can't get the finish. But then the bobble falls out of Baines' hand, who is screaming at himself. And McCollum gives it. Suns with a quick pit stop here at home before heading off to L.A. for an encounter with the Clippers as McCollum comes off that screen.
But McCollum picking up the slack, and who's to say what's going to happen in the second half?
Anthony swings it back as McCollum moved inside and quickly raced to the corner. Kaminsky has his time. Can't get the three-point connection. The Suns struggling from long range, 5 of 17. As we get the
turnovers. And he also said, listen, we know that Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum are going to come out in this second half and be very aggressive. So we have to do a good job of putting.
And Portland caught with just 4 guys back. Oubre taking another dunk.
McCollum off the screen with a knockdown 3.
Different dynamic that no one has seen this year, kind of like picking up a free agent. And Frank Kaminsky said, and he's been talking to DeAndre, and he said, when the time comes, just go out and give it your all.
But that's not a guy you're going to have a lot of success on the alley-oop with. McCollum into the chest of Johnson. Back to a 3-point game, and he averaged 23 in 2 games last season against the Suns. Saric with a sidestep, but that one knocked out of his hands.
Suns turning the ball over in this third quarter.
15 turnovers on the night. Lillard somehow with head down under the 2 defenders. Got right to the chance for the Blazers to grab their first lead of the night with a bucket. Over to McCollum. And McCollum does just that. 3 of 5 from downtown. Nice job being tied up there. Swings it back out. This time in the hands of Kelly Oubre, though. Oubre on the drive, tied up, stays with it, and then fighting a loose ball. And then somehow Gary Trent Jr. comes away with it, and an elbow into the chest of Oubre with no foul call. Here's Anthony looking for the triple and gets it. Big scoring ways of late. Rubio takes the contact. Can't get the finish. Lead pass up ahead to Simons. Oubre racing back. Great hustle by Oubre. How about that from Tsunami Poppy, who was 4 rows deep.
Talk about speed getting down the court.
Kaminsky inside, and certainly a different story here in this second half in terms of letting them play. McCollum dancing in front of Kaminsky. A nice job by Kaminsky to avoid.
You got 3 team fouls on this Portland team. No fouls by the Suns.
Oubre able to get across the lane, but the length of Labissiere forcing the miss. Here's Lillard trying to shake free from Johnson. Oubre on the cut, gets inside. The block from Labissiere. Transition opportunity here for McCollum and the Blazers. Runs it out to Simons. Simons with the 3, no. Long rebound back to Anthony. Aaron Baines heading up to the scores table. Here's McCollum with a tough floater. Won't get this shot, but he draws the contact. McCollum trying to work on Bridges. On the drive, too strong left hand. Loose ball into the hands of Whiteside. Then it hits the deck.
Play, and the Suns were not able to capitalize.
Anthony walks it and gets it. Under 3 to go here in the 4th. Anthony with the turnaround of a basket. Pass inside to Oubre. Oubre up top, but he's met there by Whiteside.